Hey guys, I'm in kind of a weird position because my feet were starting to fall asleep cross-legged. I just caught a couple notifications from my social media, and don't forget I have those. I've got, and I'll link them down, well I won't link them down below, but I'll have my username is the same, WitchyLadyRena, except for Instagram. I have 889 at the end, and that I think is the same as my Snapchat. So I will link them both down below. All down below. I've got Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook, just all for that. I'm really bad at checking them, but they should come up on my phone. And so don't forget about that. So day 51 is finding the god and goddess in your life. Because Wicca is a mystical shamanic path, establishing a direct link to the divine is a key practice. One way that witches begin building a bridge to the divine is by approaching it through a sense of wonder. In other words, they set aside all of their preconceived notions about God or goddess. Certainly, as you have done in past days, you might learn specific correspondences and symbolic representations of various deity forms, but these references are not deity themselves. They are, as one Eastern mystic said, a finger pointing to the moon, rather than the moon itself. In order to know the gods directly, it is important that you begin by opening your consciousness to include any and all possibilities. This then leads someone to wonder, what is divine? Is the sacred dimension something that stands over and above everyday life? Over the next 2 days, you will experience these energies of the god and goddess as manifestations of your everyday life. Let us begin with the god. So, just going to kind of stretch out here. So what you'll need for today, and I think I said this in the last video, I always try to say in the last video what you'll need for the next video so that you can take time and grab it if you don't have it, or, you know, look for it if you do. What you'll need is 4 yellow or gold candles, and I do not have any. I used them when I did this, so I just have white. So I'm going to use them both days, spiritual white candles. An essential oil of one of the following herbs: chamomile, clove, cinnamon, bergamot, or rosemary, and I have both rosemary and clove. Choose what you want, what you prefer, despite your physical form, gender, or gender-based personality traits. This is a good exercise in which to engage. Oh, and you'll need cornmeal, by the way. To engage. To begin the process of incorporating the divine masculine energy into your life. It doesn't matter if you are the roughest leatherneck around or the laciest frill seeker. This exercise will hold power and can open you to significant self-understanding. Allow yourself some time early in the morning to begin this all-day spiritual task. Begin by making a list of personal traits that you feel represent your own God or spiritually masculine characteristics. Your list can include any traits from your physical body, especially if you are male, to your thought processes, activities, actions, and feelings. This list of personal associations with the god energy does not necessarily need to align with the archetypal symbolic qualities of the god as described in our explorations of this energy. The list should only relate to your own experiences and personal associations with masculine energy, which is why I will not be saying what mine is. I'm just going to, because this is so long and this normally takes a day and I'm trying to do it in small little aspects to get you guys, I did this in one day. It took quite a few hours. So I'm just going to read through it. We're not actually going to do it. I'm just going to kind of go over it with you guys. Same with A Day in the Life of the Goddess and maybe Seasons of Spirit. Probably not. That's just probably informational. So we'll see where we go. Anyway, so once you have your list, mark out a small circle of 4-foot diameter on the floor or ground using the cornmeal. I did this outside. Another way to do it, if you're doing it inside, have like a specific rug or area that you just do this stuff on. I have, and I bought them at the dollar store, I think for $3.50. They're those, you know, those playmat squares. I got 4 of them, and they're kind of perfect. So I use those if I ever need to do something where I'm outlining in like salt or cornmeal or anything like that. I tend to do that. So that's an idea. Place the 4 yellow or gold candles at each of the 4 compass points. So you'll probably need your compass, unless you know them off by heart, where you are. And find a comfortable sitting position, and then anoint yourself with the essential oil at each of your 7 chakra or body energy points. For easy reference, here again are the chakra points. The point between the anus and the genitals, just above the genitals, just below the navel, center of the chest, hollow or base of the throat, center of the brow between the eyes, and the top of the head. Okay, apparently it's funny noise day. I've been doing stuff like this all day. I don't know why it is. I'm just in a very good mood. I think that's all that really matters. I'm trying to find this picture for you. Because in the book, there is, aha! Right here. So if you have the book, use the book as a reference. It's on page 24 for the book. And I suggest you really get the book because it is a really big experience. There is this one, and I'll say the book again. It's Timothy Roderick, is Wicca Year in a Day. There is another one that he's made. It's a blue cover, and I want to get through this one before I even think about getting the other one. Too bad, I've already thought about it. And it's called Wicca Another Year in a Day, and I may do, if you guys really, really like this segment, I actually may do that starting after this one, and let's see how this one goes. So, light the 4 candles, and then close your eyes and begin to focus on your breathing. As you inhale, focus on expanding the solar plexus region around the navel. Begin to relax your body and imagine that any muscle tension you develop drops away from you so that the earth absorbs it. Imagine that the solar plexus region of your body begins to radiate a bright golden light. This is your energetic connection to the god. Allow this radiating light to expand and grow with each inhaled breath. As the golden light grows, imagine that it fills your entire being. Continue to breathe and watch the energy grow until your entire body is flooded with this golden energy. When you feel you have finished, open your eyes. How do you feel? I did this. It was so peaceful, so amazing. I do this to try if I feel like, not for the god, but like if I feel like an influx in my chakra system, I try to focus on which one is blocked, and whichever one is blocked, I try to release it and make that, and it is very similar to what I do. And when I read it, I'm like, oh, I know exactly how to do that. And it was an amazing process. It really, really was. Same with the goddess one. It was a really amazing process. We'll get to that tomorrow. I know I'm jumping ahead of myself. So you're going to take a few, and then after that, you're going to take a few moments to stay centered in this energy before you begin your usual daily routine. When you are ready, extinguish the candles, sweep up the cornmeal, take it outside, and bury it in the ground. Put away all ritual items and go on with your day. For the rest of the day, pay close attention to the God aspect of your personality, actions, or communication style. Complete all of your usual daily tasks from the center of this golden light that permeates your entire being. Allow the golden light to direct you in your tasks and to inform your decision making. If you feel as though you have somehow lost your connection to the God energy during the day, repeat the guided imagery exercise and anoint yourself with your essential oil. Take time at the end of the day to journal about your experiences or to share them with a friend. I journaled them, and now I'm expressing them with my friends on internet. Actually, more like a family, I guess. Anyway, like I said, I did this and enjoyed it. I did, however, have to go back and do the ritual itself. It was a good thing. It was on a day off, and it was amazing. And like I said, for you guys, because you are going to go through this as well, I journaled about it. I journaled about my experience. I'm going to tell you, I told you a little bit about it, but I'm not going to try to bias your experience and how you do this. And then it says, a word to the wise. When this book refers to the divine, it is in reference to the one universal power that manifests as God and Goddess. Me, you, a flower, and anything else that you can name. The divine is the invisible energy that supports and manifests as anything that can be named. And yeah, that's it that I have for today. It was quite a bit longer than normal. I am parched. I'm going to drink. And then tomorrow, you'll need a day. It's a day in the life of the goddess instead of a day in the life of the god. And you'll need 4 silver or white candlesticks, a mixture of sea salt and poppy seeds. Again, you can get those cheap. And an essential oil of one of the following herbs: cucumber, rose, hyssop, lily, and nutmeg. I believe I have nutmeg somewhere. I do have nutmeg somewhere because I've done this, but I don't know where that somewhere is. So, like I said, I'll probably just go through it with you guys because it is a long process. And we'll continue on with the way we do things. Anyway, that was day 51. Tomorrow will be day 52, and I will see you there. Keep crafting, and blessed be.